What is going on, guys? Grave here. Today I'd like to talk about update 45 for the Elder Scrolls Online, which is called Fallen Banners. This will be available for PC and Mac on March the 10th and for Xbox and PlayStation on March the 25th. Fallen Banner introduces 2 new 4-player dungeons for you and your team to explore. Also, update 45 will bring Cyrodiil Champions Test Campaign. Now, this is a way for them to begin to collect data and help them plan for the future of Cyrodiil and abilities. So during this test, 7 Cyrodiil champion classes are available to access, and some features are blocked, including like crown store provisions, items not included in the class template, and more. It says during the campaign, all competitors are at equal levels, and it all comes down to skill. So this is just the beginning to the test of the Cyrodiil champion campaigns. Expect a full rollout with greater options and more polished experience in the future. These things are pretty much kind of twofold, in my opinion. It kind of makes the playing experience or the player experience on a level playing field. So that's something people have asked for a long time. But at the same time, I think one of the big things that ZOS is trying to do is to test these abilities. One big issue with this game, of course, since it was released, if you ever play in Cyrodiil, if you play PvP, is the lag, especially in those really large battles. So that gets to be a big problem. And I think they're kind of doing 2 different things here. One, like I said, giving the player base a way to play a mode in Cyrodiil where everyone's kind of on an even playing field, and it comes down to pretty much just skill. And also, this is going to give them a way to have less abilities in the game at going off kind of all at once. And it's also going to be able to let them see how these abilities are affecting the overall server. Also, it says the starter zones like Strass McKee, Bleak Rock, Balpoyan, Canarthy's Roost, and so on are undergoing a makeover, bringing them more in line visually with the recent additions of West Weld. So you're going to see improvements to just the visual quality, things like terrains, materials, lighting, the atmosphere. Also, they're updating the banners and signs, and to make them more visible for places you need to go for like banking or crafting. Those, of course, were the starting zones when the game first was released on PC and console, and those did need a visual makeover compared to the stuff we've gotten in the recent years. DLC-wise, map-wise, it looks a lot different. Quality of life improvements. The base game patch also features a host of quality of life improvements to the game. This includes an improvement to the initial mount experience by significantly increasing their starting movement speed value without dramatically increasing their top speed. The team has also reworked the crafting green champion stars, so they no longer need to be slotted for you to benefit from their effects. Also, finally, the team has increased the visibility of the value of the Mundstone boons, including reminders as to when and where you can find them. So it's just the start of a series of general improvements to the player experience, so keep an eye out for even more additions and tweaks like the above throughout this year's updates. So overall, you can see it's not a massive update, but with the changes to Cyrodiil and, of course, the 2 new dungeons, it's kind of like what we've had in recent years with the first, what you would call kind of update or DLC for the year. They're going to that more of a seasoned kind of idea instead of doing small dungeons, big DLC, small dungeons again, or quality of life improvements, that kind of thing throughout the year. We're going to have seasons. No mention of when the new season's going to start yet, or when the first season of the Elder Scrolls Online is going to start. I know there's a lot of people out there asking questions. Is this something that you're going to have to pay for like you would in other games? Is this something that's going to be free for everyone? We'll kind of have to wait and see when that comes about. A lot of people also question, will there be a battle pass like there is in other games? That's something ZOS has not mentioned. I'm sure we're going to get more on that in the future, and of course I will bring you a video when that happens. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about update 45, and of course if you liked it, hit the like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.